Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Cause I can walk that shit. I don't really care what they talking about, cause most of them just talk the talk, they can't walk it out.
Somebody does have to come off this list.
Still?
I do still feel like
it seems
we're at 5 right now, and I'm just saying.
Right.
You want to get rid of Caution, but who do you want to replace?
I really don't want to get rid of her.
I already gave up
I feel
E-Heart.
like. Well, see, that's what
So
I'm
you
saying.
want to get rid of Gaddis?
Wait. Okay, let me ask you.
I think
Do y'all
Gaddis should be
have
on the top
E-Heart?
10 now.
Do y'all have E-Heart in y'all top?
Yes.
Okay.
I had her at
All right.
9. I had her at 9.
She was number 7 on my list, but
Okay, and you have her at.
the arguments that people have for her.
And you have her at.
I had her in a section.
Okay.
Of 3.
And obviously a higher section. Okay. But you had her after this. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get to, because I feel like all of these things that we're saying in terms of the accolades and strength of schedule
Yes.
for a lot of these women, that strength of schedule part has a lot to it.
But does strength of schedule always help them?
No,
it doesn't
that's
seem like
the
it's
point
always a
that I'm
helpful
making.
thing.
It's not.
Right, it seems like a lot of women are being knocked for having as many battles, and maybe not showing the best performances with having, let's just say 10 or more battles throughout the year.
Right.
Yeah, your strength of schedule is going to mean something to me if you're dominating it.
And that's why when it's penalized, and it's not about really, like I said, I'm aiming at Caution only because, yes, her strength of schedule was crazy, but the actual production or her opponents or what she did in the battles, I feel like her and Shuni are neck and neck there, though.
But her versus Coffee was a great battle.
Now,
and Coffee
I'm not saying that, right?
is a top 5 battler.
That's a fact.
And she also gave Prestavia her first big look.
Right.
Or of a known name. Let me say that.
I don't know if I'm going to give
Prestavia
Caution
even
points
says
for
that.
giving people
She even
looks.
says that. I appreciate you
Right,
for
but
giving
it's
me
the
this
thing
look.
about giving looks. You can give a look, but if you lose in that look, what happens?
I don't know why that even matters if they gave somebody a look. I'm not using that
okay.
to like.
No, I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I'm saying like, why would I judge what opportunity they gave out? That's their personal business.
Right, because like I said, last year she was low on the list. Caution was. So I'm like really proud
Caution
of
was
her
number
progression.
7 last year.
I'm talking about last year, this panel, honey. I
Yeah,
thought
was
she
she?
wasn't. No.
Caution didn't finish number 7?
Wasn't she? Was she 10?
I thought she was
She was in
She was
seven.
up there.
I
I think
Okay.
Hustle was 10. I think that was
that's
the
what it
issue we
was.
were
That's what
having.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with the feedback.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But my point is, her work ethic is crazy, and I want to award her for that. But at the same time, we have an E-Heart that had really, really great performances that came back from the K-Shine shit. Like, she's done, and she hasn't had as many battles. So how do you gauge that? How do you put her...
You gauge that by saying that one of her battles was with First Lady Flames, and that's Battle of the Year.
Right.
Considering
Right.
when you look at it, then she battled alleged Inez,
Right.
who everybody and their mother should know. But it's like she had those 2 battles. That's how you kind of...
And
She had the verbal
Inez
war
battle.
zone
And verbal
Right, and she
war,
also
right,
had the
right.
verbal
You know,
war
and
zone
I'm-
battle,
you know
right?
what?
But I'm going
I'ma
to say this.
I'ma wait.
Neither
is
one
what
of
I'ma
those
do.
battles really had impact because nobody's talking about them.
Which
But you know what? Let me say this, because
I'm
other
just
thing.
saying.
with First
I'm
Lady
saying
Flames.
to be when
But
we're
let me
looking
tell
at
you this.
each criteria, right? Like,
But let me tell you
Inez
this.
is a legend.
This
She
is-
cleared him, right? I probably
But
never
this
watched
is
that
the
battle
problem.
again,
But
and there
this
was
is the
no
problem.
after promo about it. I don't even remember a lot of promo before the battle about it.
But check this out. Whose
Those
fault
things
is
matter.
that? Is that not media's fault?
It's
Wait,
also
wait, we
it's
about to go
also-
down a rabbit
It's
hole?
also
But
the
is that not
battler's
media's
fault.
fault?
It's
I'm
also
media.
it's
Wait,
also-
I'm media,
now we're
though,
about to
so-
go down a rabbit hole, and the thing is, it's not always just put on media. There's still
If
a
the
league and
battlers-
battlers
Well, no,
involved in
I'm-
the process.
but I'm saying-
so
no,
let's not go down
because-
that rabbit hole and just try to blame it all on media.
No. It's not about. But
It's
that's what
other
I'm
pieces
saying.
to the puzzle that brings everything together. It's not just media.
Right, but again, it's not necessarily a stick at us or anything. It's where your purview is as a media outlet. If you're not looking down here, and people can be promoting all over, if you're not paying attention to that,
Let me ask you something, right? If I go to a battle rapper's Instagram or their Twitter and I see no promo for nothing, why am I reaching out to you to battle? I meant to do an interview
I'm
about
gonna tell you why.
Now, whether I know behind
Because
the
when I
scenes
was-
or not what's going on, it's like if I go to
No,
your page.
I'm not talking about behind the scenes.
And I don't
Because when
see
I was with Angry Fans Radio, I kept my ear to the streets on everything, whether
I
you
get
did
that,
it or
and that's
didn't.
what I'm saying with the behind the scenes. If
Right.
I, as media, I'm thinking I
But no,
would
this
like
not
to
behind the
interview Lola
scenes.
Dope, the battle rapper, and I look on her page and I'm like, oh, I don't see no promo, and someone tells me afterwards, like, oh yeah, she
But then
does
that's
have a
the
battle.
league. But if the league has
That's
promo,
why I said there's multiple moving
Right.
pieces to that puzzle. That's why I
Right.
don't want to go down that rabbit hole because it's not just the media.
And it's different strokes for different folks. But what I'm saying is this is an E-Heart. So, and I actually did see promo for that, for all of her battles. So I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm just talking about an E-Heart where we know that she's going to promo or the league is going to promo or what have you. We're forgetting about the Verbal War Zone battle. That was
Well, I
promoed
think that there's
everywhere.
But why
variables
are we
involved in
forgetting about the
promotion.
verbal war zone battle? That's the point that I'm making.
Because
Right.
it's a couple of things going on at the same time, like the conversation of
yeah.
counting Verbal War Zone as the same way they count the acapella battles. The issue of what was happening at the time when E-Heart and Ines dropped.
Were
Was there
battling,
other
right, or
battles
dropped,
going on
yeah.
that
Right,
were
like
more
what events were
entertaining?
around
Right,
that?
What was
right,
happening
right.
during and then is what did the league do for the battle? What did the battlers do
Right.
for the battle?
So it's not even a blame
Right,
on,
right,
because
exactly,
again, I
exactly.
can't get to every goddamn battle right now because it's so much being put out there. You know
As
what I mean?
much as we love our legends,
Let me ask
though,
this. Let me
a
ask
lot of
this.
people don't
Producing at
respect
high
them.
rates.
Was people
That is a fact.
anticipating? And this, I can even. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to use the coffee example. I'm gonna go to the Yoshi, where she got bodied. She got more promo after the body and still got plates after that. That's Impact even getting bodied.
Well, that's why she in my top
But that's
five.
Yoshi's
But-
marketing skill.
It's a battle that.
I mean, that's why she in my top
That's
five.
why I say there's
was
many
both-
moving
it
pieces.
was
You have the
both of their
artists, you have the
marketing
leagues,
skills.
you have the media.
It was
There's
both
so
Lady
many
Caution
moving
No,
pieces.
and I
it was
mean, I
both
agree
of
with what
them.
Rita is saying.
Wait,
There
but
are,
I'm
leading
saying-
up
I'm
to the
saying that the
battle,
battle was
yes.
important to the culture.
Leading up to the battle,
I
Lady
don't
Caution
know-
and Yoshi, yes. After the battle, Yoshi.
right.
Well, I'm not
Ooh,
arguing
yeah.
that at all. What I'm saying is people talked about that battle. It wasn't just for a day or
Such
so.
a messy buildup.
Yes,
When did
it's
we
the
talk
promo
about
prior to the
Ines
battle going down?
and E-Heart?
They don't have a particularly juicy backstory.
Right, there's no grudge there.
Yeah.
There's no.
So
The
the
marketing
so-
behind it wasn't thought out. They didn't think about it. They just booked the battle and moved forward.
And sometimes that happens, and you can still get a good battle.
A
So
lot
now
of
we
times.
go to the
Right,
coffee. We go to the coffee and Lady Caution battle. Was that battle talked about and more anticipated than Ines and
The
E-Heart?
difference between them is Tay Rock and Caution as a couple are hot.
Right.
Coffee's a hot commodity. So it's like you're bringing stars to the
I
playing
don't
field.
I don't really want to add the man to that. I
But
want to give Caution.
comes, unfortunately, he comes with the
With
package.
the package,
Well, yeah, I
right,
mean,
yeah.
and we heard about him.
And I don't mean it
every round.
unfortunately
We heard about
Right,
in
him
a
right,
bad
every
way.
round of
right.
the battle.
It's just unfortunate in certain situations because of the way.
Well, there's
But
a power,
people
there
use
are
it.
power
but
couple for
E-Heart,
that.
but E-Heart is a legend.
Right.
E-Heart is arguably Mount Rushmore for people, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So she got the same type of star power that Rock got.
No,
what I'm saying
she
is,
doesn't.
I'm not saying in the numbers. What I'm saying is she's a star and everybody respects her.
She's
we want to watch her
respected.
battle.
She should be
But
on the same.
We
but she's
will
not.
know that, but again, for the masses of battle rap, again, this is the power couple that you have. So you have the publicity is going to be there. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about, well, who was talking about the battle, regardless of, I can't really say that. I have to say what happened in the battle.
What was a
We
better
know
battle?
about-
E-Heart versus Ines or Coffee and Caution?
That's
Let's
a good
just go
question. No, that's a valid.
I mean,
that's the question I have for this
I
one
think
last
it's a
year.
clear
She
answer
ducked
for
me.
that question.
The Lady
Like
Caution
we're being
and Coffee
serious here.
had a competitive battle.
Okay, yeah.
E-Heart cleared Ines. It wasn't that competitive.
I can't.
I'm not gonna say
That was a good caution.
I was about to say, Caution
Caution,
did good that night.
She dropped the ball though. She forgot the material or wherever she was.
Shout out to Caution, I will say.
You talk Caution versus
Yoshi.
I will say that with
versus
I will say that
coffee.
with that matchup, she did have some personal
talking about
things going
coffee
on and around
and
other
Caution.
battles that were happening at that time.
Yeah, she
So,
did.
you know, she still got out there and performed, even though she
had
had some
passed
very
away. And that's the
heavy
thing
personal
too.
things
When I watch
going
that
on.
battle back, I do watch it with a little bit of different eyes. But I don't think, even still, not even knowing that, I really don't think she did like bad. Like, you know what I'm saying, or
She did a
whatever.
good job.
I think she
It was
did a
the
good job.
optics
Good
of the
job.
battle. I didn't like her head down. I didn't like the camera view. I didn't like the fact that when Yoshi was barking on her, I couldn't see her face. That's what I didn't like.
I like that point. I like that point. The optics was yeah.
She still
But
did a
again, for me, I just Caution put in too much work. I just can't see her coming off this top 10. Yo.
We need a too much work award.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Jayblac.
It's not just the work. She also got wins on there. Like
She does.
I mean,
but
she also
to
has
have-
competitive battles on
But
there.
again, to have 17 battles, how many wins do you calculate out of those 17?
Let's look at it.
Let's do it.
Y'all was serious, like, and now we about to break this down to the percentiles.
Yes, let's get to it. I
Your
love it. I
friends?
love it. I love it. I love it.
I have her losing to
Let's
losing to
get to-
Prestavia in a good battle. I have her beating Fly King, but I know some people thought that was debatable.
It was a last minute battle.
I had
No, she was last. Yeah,
She took that.
Yeah, she took that one last
I
night.
thought her.
We're not fit to do that because
She
when I
took
said
Zan's
that about Vixen, about the 2 weeks with DNA.
Wayne, we
Y'all,
gonna stay off of last year.
2021.
We're gonna stay off of last year.
I know.
We just going down. We going down. I'm just again Prestavia.
Okay.
Prestavia beat Caution to me in a really good battle. She beat Fly King to me, but some people have him winning.
Let's say debatable.
I had her beating Miss Miami. People have that as debatable. I have her clearing Robin Rhymes. I have her beating Rio. I have her with a very good
What?
battle.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I had it debatable.
For Rio? I mean, I'm not mad. I think to me that was a preference thing. So she did not clearly lose that battle. So yeah, it's debatable.
Okay.
Coffee Brown, she lost that battle to me, but it was very competitive. Fendi, she beat Fendi.
I have Fendi winning. Yeah, I have her winning versus Fendi, right?
Yoshi G, she got bodied. Jay, debatable.
I had her winning against Jay. I have her with some wins, and then I have her too. My issue with Caution is sometimes it's not a
Clean,
That's-
right.
I'ma
right,
say this,
right.
though.
You got to be clean.
I'm gonna say this though. Getting bodied is not very top tier. Like it's not very. It's not
body
very.
opposed to a
It's
loss.
not.
Hold on.
A body
Let me
opposed to
I want to make sure we
loss.
keep the same energy, right? Because getting bodied is exactly. I hear you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely got Vixen getting bodied, and she in my top 5.
Who did she get bodied by?
Vixen-
Loso?
Vixen-
Was that the body?
That's the body. And it
I'm
was
not
ugly.
mad. Like you're making a point, but
But now,
I
do we
do
look
feel
at
like
this
getting
list and
bodied
do we
is a
switch
problem for
Gaddis
me.
and Caution, or what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
we taking the bodies off the top 10.
I'm keeping Caution. That's my vote.
You said what, dude?
Are we taking the bodies off the top 10?
Oh wow! That's saying a girl can't get bodied throughout the year.
I don't know if you should be top 5.
Well, my saying is on RBE, if
We
you get
gonna
bodied,
get
you
there.
can't come back. I'm sorry. That's my
We gonna
saying.
get there, but real quick, y'all. Special announcement. Special announcement. I got another award
Let's
to give
go,
out.
let's
Let's
go.
get to it. This one is for Battle of the Year award, and I'm gonna go ahead and read off the contenders. 40 bars. Vixen. 40 bars versus KCJ. Vixen versus KCJ. E Heart versus First Lady Flames. Official versus Tay Rock. First Lady Flames versus JC. Coffee Brown versus Lady Caution. C3 versus Vixen the Assassin. C the Boss versus Chrissy Yamaguchi, and Yoshi versus Lady Caution. And the winner is E Heart and First Lady Flames.
Come on, what is that?
Congratulations.
Thank you for the battle of the year.
What we doing now? What we doing now?
I digress.
And then I will tell you guys who came in order. E Heart First Lady Flames won with 38.6% in the first. Vixen and Casey was second with 36.8%.
That's what I'm saying.
40 bars and KCJ had 7%. in the third spot, and Coffee Brown versus Lady Caution was in the fourth place with 5.3%.
Congratulations.
Okay, well, the fan bases reflected.
I'm surprised.
Shout out to everybody that donated and got the surveys, and you know what I'm saying, thank y'all so much.
So what we doing? We moving on to, are we
Are we at 5, or are we still talking about the 9 and 10 spot with Gaddis and Caution, and are we keeping Caution where she is? I'm fine with Caution. I would like Caution to be on the list. I'm fine with her being at 10.
I ain't mad at it. I'm not.
all right?
And we're keeping Gaddis at number 9.
Would y'all want to put E-Heart instead of Gaddis? That's what
You want to switch them?
I'm asking the question.
No, I want to know. Do you want to switch E-Heart with Gaddis?
No, I can't
Okay.
do that. And I want E-Heart on the list, but I can't
I'm
do
gonna wait.
that.
I'm gonna wait because I'm not done with my argument. But
Wait.
All right, can we go to 5?
Are we still in the 6 and 10?
like I said, I just needed to make room
I'm
for.
trying to make sure we got that locked down before
I
you
we
want
feel
E-Heart
I
on,
need
right.
right because she's on my list.
She
So
gonna
that's
have
what I'm
to.
saying. I need that space. Flames was on my list. Caution was on my list. Like I just need. Let's go.
Okay, so
All right, so can we jump to number 5 now?
Absolutely.
If nobody has any.
I'm good right now.
Okay, so number 5. Let's talk about it.
Whew, Jesus.
I got Vixen at my 5.
That's why I love you.
Let's
I'm not mad at Vixen.
I have her
I
Stevie at
actually
5.
I actually have
She's
Vixen on my
already
5 when I was
on the
looking at it too,
list.
so. Yeah, I was well at the 5.
You had who?
That 5 spot, I'm
They
trying
did
to,
so
I
good.
could go
They-
either way. With Vixen,
Queens, we love y'all, but y'all killing us right now.
I can listen to the argument for Vixen at 5. Yeah.
I got Vixen higher on my list.
How? Okay. Now we're switching.
Because she got notable. She first of all she beat Casey at the end of the year for that whole I should have won Wody. You
That
should.
battle's debatable.
I knew.
I'm not mad at it being debatable, but a lot of people say she won that battle. I feel like that's the majority of the argument. I feel like that means
Yeah, the
something.
consensus got
She did real good against Emerson Kennedy. That's a debatable battle.
that ass when
She did lose to Loso.
That was a moment.
You alright? You little freak body young
She
boy
had,
over there.
you know, that wagon.
Vixen
That was a moment.
Vixen got robbed the moment of the year.
I feel like
freak body Cece over there. Excuse her.
Okay.
Excuse her.
she had a debatable battle with C3 to me, and I feel like she beat Shuni. I feel like she got she got her strength of schedule. Her strength of schedule. She got four. She got 4 3-rounders.
Yeah.
That's why I have put her in my 5.
She got one. She got like a 60% win rate. She beat Vixen. She beat Casey. I feel like that was a significant battle for their storyline.
I think
100%.
I think the culture need a rewatch. I think the
I'm
culture.
not-
I think the
it's a
culture need to
debatable
rewatch
battle.
that third round. Let me just show y'all something. I'm not even gonna read the bars. I'm not even gonna read the bars, right? I just want y'all to visually see this. We a champion. This right here. What this says is, first round, Vixen, clear. To me, that was the best round from a female. We can argue Coffee first, but to me, Vixen's first round versus Casey J was just
Crazy.
fucking incredible.
Crazy.
And then I gave the second clear to Casey. So when we got into the third, right? I'm not gonna read these bars. Casey went first, correct? These is where the bars start. Let's look at my paper, guys. This is Casey. Bars in the third. This is Casey. This is Vixen. It's really no contest. Now, the reason why I say it's debatable is because of the way, that Vixen projects and the way her energy is. But for me, when a battle is close like that, I'm always going with material. If whoever has the best material in that round is gonna win that round for me.
Debatable, but I feel like the majority of the culture had have Vixen. I punch for Casey.
Has the majority.
Yeah, like.
And I
Yeah,
think that
Vixen,
the
that's
culture
a-
need a rewatch.
But I feel like they didn't rewatched it. Like people didn't went back to it. They got her clearing her, or at least an edge. And I feel like that's gonna matter for some. Whether we can debate whether she won or not, because it is a debatable battle. But you have to give her the.
It was just number 2 on the.
And number two,
Two
yeah,
on the
that's a
best
big deal.
battles
And you said
of
it
the
is
year.
number one. She's winning on the app, right?
Vixen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's winning.
Yeah, to me, so it's like we can split hairs about who won the battle, but on her list, she gonna have that as a win. That's a significant thing at the end of her year. I have her higher on my list.
Also, Vixen has been on every Queen of the Ring and Caffeine card as well. So her
And she was on
importance-
Volume 9. Like, come on, that's a big deal. Heir to the throne, no holds barred, Kings vs. Queens, and the Riot.
She's in my
She's
in my
my
top
wotie.
5. I got her at 5.
She's
I
my
got her
wotie.
at 5. But I'm listening because I want to see if somebody
this
can
year.
do. Can you make what's your argument to have Casey at?
It's going to be a problem here because
you got Casey where?
At 3, she said.
I got Casey
I got
at
her
3
at
as
4.
well.
I got her at 4.
no, I have Vixen
I got
at
Casey
3.
at
It's
3.
I got 2 versions.
I mean, I got Vixen at 5. I'm sorry. not Casey.
I got 2 versions of my top 3.
Okay.
And I feel like somebody. No, we haven't moved
past.
past 5, but this is what it
We're
is.
at 5 right now. We're
Because
discussing number
I
5
feel like
right
it's
now.
6 top girls left, and it's 5 spots.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty. What are we doing with the number 5 spot?
Where are we putting 40 bars?
I had her at
Well,
6.
So Wendy and
I have
Island.
40 at 4.
I got Coffee at 4.
I got 40 at 3.
I have coffee at
Why y'all giving that?
I have Flames at 2.
All right, so would y'all be,
Because all of
would
her-
y'all be mad with 40 in the numbers 5 spot?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only one off of me. So
Where should she be?
not only that, let
Higher?
me say this too.
Somebody's
I'm
not
fine
going
with
to
her
make
at the
this
number
list.
five. Let me
That's
say
what I'm
this
trying
too.
to say. Let's
40
think.
bars with 3 matchups, 2 of them being
40's
one
had
rounders,
a better
and the
year
number
than
5
Casey,
spot is,
Vixen,
I'm fine with
Coffee, Flames. She had a better year than all of them. 40 Bars had a better year with 2 one-round battles than Flames, Vixen, Coffee.
40 was
Casey and
undefeated,
Coffee.
low. That matters.
She,
She
had
beat the
2
face on a
one-round
big
battles.
stage
One
headlining.
is called
So let me-
She was
Bandit
the headliner
Montana,
on Bullshit
and the other
Headline.
one is Loso.
But
We
what
not giving-
battle was better? Even
Can
if
I
she
ask
beat
you-
Casey, was Casey versus 40 better than E Hart versus First Lady Flames? No, right? They just won the award for Battle of
And
the
I
Year.
had Flames
Was
in my top
Casey versus 40 better than Coffee versus T-Top?
Was Casey and who?
Casey versus 40 better than Coffee versus T-Top?
No. She
Yeah,
had that
me-
whole moment. She shot Ben's head
T-Top
off in the
and
middle of the
Coffee
battle.
was one of the best battles
She
I've
had
seen.
performance of the night.
Vixen versus Casey was a great battle.
That was an amazing
It
battle.
was a good battle.
So where you like somebody getting left off? Somebody gotta go.
I'm just waiting for it. Let's go.
Somebody gotta go.
I just can't
Listen,
have 40
I already
I feel like
gave
one
up
of
E
these-
Hart, so
I
somebody
thought
give up
we had
something.
6%.
Somebody give up something. I done gave up E Hart.
I'm not giving up
Learn, reserve.
I'm not giving up E
I told y'all
I'm
earlier,
not.
I'll give up
I'm
E
not.
Hart, but my 1 through 6 is my 1
I'm
through
not
6.
giving up E Hart.
If you could get now, if y'all want to argue, Vixen should be in the 4 spot, and 40 should be in the 5 spot.
No.
Okay.
I got Vixen.
Are we giving Casey strength of schedule because she comes outside? Are we gonna treat
That's
Casey
why
the way we?
she's in-
Because she's in the
that's
same
up
boat
there.
as Caution.
Hello?
In a
She
sense.
battled the top
was.
one.
She was in
the
all
Cody.
Madness 3.
Nope.
Yes,
She battled.
did not
She
win.
was the last.
She's
ranked
like
But she
alternate
did-
universe
Nope.
Caution.
Hold on.
We just gave, but that's what I'm saying. We just gave Caution a lot of love that she deserved for being
For work
outside
ethic.
all year.
Work
Yes.
ethic with the strength. She battled the
Casey,
top woman in battle rap.
Casey jumped in that
Casey is
jumped in
over.
that tournament, and a lot of people didn't think
I had
Casey was going
Casey
to
at
go
3.
the farthest. A lot of
I
people
got
thought it was
Casey
going to
at
be
3.
official,
I got 4.
and official Yoshi got out of there the first round,
fact.
and she held it down. Yes, she
For the
lost to
ladies.
Geechee, but
She
so
put
did
up a
Loaded
great
Lux,
fight.
so she's in good
She
company.
put up a great fight against Geechee. It's not like she was just in there getting murdered. She lost. But it's hard to beat Geechee. Like,
and then go back.
He's a top.
Let me get my
in-game battle
argument on that
rapper.
low. Let me get my argument on that low. Go back and rewatch the battle.
She
The
puts
first
up a
round
fight.
is very competitive.
But I don't think we're
And
arguing any of that though. What we trying to figure out is where we gonna place her.
I got her at
this is a part of that. This is a part of that. Because if in your mind she got drugged by Geechee when she actually did. Let me tell you what happened in that third round. Geechee is incredible. He's the most consistent. He knows how to inflict certain words. He knows how to battle. And that's how y'all got bamboozled. Not y'all at the table, but the culture. Because in that third round, he told y'all that the reason Casey was standing in front of him was because she fucking and sucking. Right?
Okay.
Right. Now let me finish. We all know that that's a fake ass angle. And if T-Top would have said it, it would have been a problem. We know it's a fake angle because they were in a tournament. Casey was standing in front of him because of the work that she put in to stand in front of him. So to give somebody a round on a fake angle when you know it ain't real, to me, it's
my
just...
God, we would have to revisit so many damn battles.
Can I say something? Even though an angle may be fake, is it still entertaining at the end of the day? This is still entertainment at the end of the day.
I said that. I said the way
and
he
the thing
speaks is entertaining.
Yeah, it's the believability aspect. So even if he does step on stage with a fake angle, it's believed automatically anyway, and on top of being entertaining.
But that's the point I'm making. For me, believability matters. So when you standing there telling me you're standing in front of me because you fucking and sucking Beasley, when I know you're standing there because it's a tournament and you put in your work, I can't really. And then when Casey come with her third and it's fire as it was, I don't. The only time to me this year, Casey was not amazing for 3 rounds.
But what did you remember?
Right. I just think she didn't do as bad as everybody.
No, and she didn't. She did.
She
did.
The only
she did
time
great
she
in the
wasn't
battle.
good was versus Twerk, and that's on the strength of the schedule that she has.
And with the strength of schedule, again, that helps you and hinders you is what we're saying. So but again, she's over my top 5. I'm just trying to figure out, number one, what we arguing right now. Are we past 5?
So we are still discussing number 5. Honestly, nobody wants to put anybody in number 5. I asked about 40 bars.
Vixen is in my 5.
Okay, so what about number 5? Like everybody's saying that they have somebody at 3.
Right.
And,
so that's what
higher on my list, bro. Like Vixen is
okay. So
my 5 was Prestavia.
Okay.
They dropped her down, which is cool. And I had her over 40. But I understand the strength of, like, it's like for y'all sometimes the strength of schedule matters, but then it don't. Like, because y'all sit up here, like, y'all say, like, or maybe it's the wins. Like, I'm not sure. Because it's like, I feel like Prestavia got 100% win rate, and that just don't matter because she didn't battle no names, but then on the ones where the strength of schedule high, y'all like, well, they didn't win. Flames is not supposed to go body JC or E Hart. The fact that she puts up a good fight to me makes her strength of schedule talk heavier.
That's why she's 6 on my list.
So can we now discuss number 5 and number 5 if it's not?
I mean, it's all a factor.
Like I know
don't
you
get
had
me wrong, it's all a
Prestavia, but
factor.
now that she's at the spot that she's
I don't
at,
have nobody in that spot. That's what I'm saying. Whatever y'all, I don't have nobody in that spot because my top 4 got Vixen in it. My Vixen is my Wody.
And I had agreed with her. I had Vixen at 5 too.
Oh, wow. But
I'm not gonna argue against Vixen. I'm not gonna argue her for 5 because I think she should be higher.
So who belongs to 5 then?
Who you put 5 in?
She said she don't have one.
I got 3 different people that could go there.
Who you got, dude?
E Hart could go there.
Hustle could go there too.
She only got one.
Casey could go there.
Hustle took herself out of this conversation on Champion.
I can see that.
Oh, okay. All right. 40 could go there.
I wouldn't mind putting 40 there at 5.
I
don't have.
I have 40. I have 40 at 4. I'm not mad at that one spot change.
I missed.
When did she, Tata? When did Hustle take herself out? The
When she was
conversation.
up here on Champion.
Okay.
A couple days ago, something like that.
There you go.
But y'all don't got to follow that. I mean, It's not on them that you took it out. It's on
But then,
The
like
only
you
reason
said,
I wouldn't include her is because of
The verb battle.
I mean, she smoked him.
yeah, and I feel like
was
without
impactful.
completing that, and then on the app, she's taking a loss on the app. It's weird to judge. They didn't finish third,
Yeah.
so technically, but if she did, that was a headliner on an all-male card URL that never happened. So that accolade is crazy.
Making history.
Crazy.
All right, so
Number
I
5.
would say 40. If I gotta pick a name based on the names I haven't picked, I would say 40. But I still got Vixen over her. So
I got 40. I got 40 at 4, so that's not far off from me. I got 40 at 4, so that's
I
not
have
far.
40 at
So
6.
for number 5, should we vote?
What do you think? What do you think?
I got 40 higher.
You never know. You gotta peek the way these niggas move on the low. Grown men become groupies at shows, and innocent women done grew in the holes. Some youngins are shooting for show. They tryna even the score like they shooting for coach. I see the game like a ref. I just start pulling out texts when they doing the most. I seen a nigga get clipped by somebody.
So 40.
From me. I got 40 at 4, so that's not far
All
off.
right, so for number 5, should we vote?
What do you think? What do you think?
I got
Sarah?
40
I know you
higher
said
than 5.
Vixen.
Oh,
I
sorry.
have Vixen at 5, but I'm not mad at 40 at 5. That's why it's like
So does Vixen not make your list, or is she higher?
she would have to go higher because we can't ignore the fact that Vixen did have a great year.
She had a great year.
So even though on my side
That's a
she may
fact.
be moved, that doesn't mean
You
know
can't
what
put
I'm
her
saying?
below
Like,
anybody on the
so-
list.
Right,
Right.
There you go. So we got to remember with this top 5, who we remove might end up even being higher
exactly.
because they're not going to be lower.
Yeah.
That's what we definitely got to
So
remember.
now at this
Okay,
Not
so
gonna be
right
lower.
now we're saying put 40 at 5. Okay.
Do you object at all, too?
No.
Okay, so we're fine with 40 and
Everybody's
the number
okay
5.
with 40 and 5.
I got to.
So that just moves.
I got
That
to
just
for
moves
now.
Vixen- that just
I
moves
kind of need
Vixen
to see
to
what
40.
else.
That's
Yeah,
that
I
right
need to see
there.
who's
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
above
what
40
you
now.
want. Yep.
So
Because I think we
I got
both have her
coffee.
higher.
I got coffee 4.
But coffee is higher. for
I
me,
got
too.
coffee at 2.
I got
So if
coffee
you
I
and
have
remove-
3.
coffee
so
She's
now
in my top
Vixen's
3.
not
Coffee
5.
is my 3.
Now
So
that Vixen's not 5,
I'm
you
okay
got
with
40.
putting Vixen at
I
4.
just switched. I put Vixen at 4.
I don't mind coffee being higher on the list, but I don't think she had a better year than Flame.
So 40's 5.
I
Who's
don't
number
think-
4?
yeah, I agree.
Now the
I agree
argument
with
is
that too.
4.
Flames was my number 2. I don't have coffee higher than her, but she did have more.
I had
better
Flames
wins.
at 4.
Let's get through it so we can rework it.
Yeah, so I
Yeah, we're gonna have to rework it. But like I said, I'm listening. I'm listening to the arguments.
what are we doing with Yoshi G?
I just took her completely out,
didn't make my
actually.
list.
She was on my list. She was
I think she also
actually-
took herself out of it too.
She did.
She was my 6.
How?
But honestly,
She said she didn't think she should be top 10.
said that.
She had 2 clear losses
Yeah.
and a real good.
Mhm.
They were bad losses.
Yeah.
I didn't have her on my list at all.
All right.
I really appreciated her performance versus Yoshi. Like, she was incredible.
Is
amazing,
this coffee
but
with the most wins?
Yeah. Well, on this, the last girls we got left.
I mean, period.
C3.
I'm looking at
C3
Yeah,
has
it
the
would
most.
be, it would be C.
Can we not with Prestavia?
C3 has
Because
the
Prestavia's
most.
opponents, I just can't
Now,
compare
Coffee got
Prestavia
the
to
win
Coffee
versus
for
T-Top.
2020.
She got
C3
the win
has the
versus
most
Lady
battles,
Caution.
the most
And the
wins.
2-1-2
But in
was
the last
more
girls, then it's
debatable,
gonna be
but-
it's for sure
Yeah.
coffee. She got
Coffee.
a 75% win rate, and the one she lost was the 2-on-2,
Where's she at on the app?
and they lost for time. If you ask me, they just didn't write enough.
I think coffee has the highest rank on the app.
Yeah.
She do.
I know it has to either be Coffee or Casey.
Coffee arguably has Battle of the Year.
She got
With
performance. She
T-Top.
had
With
performance
T-Top,
of
right?
the night for sure.
Yeah.
Arguably has performance. How many boxes is Coffee checking off in the
Bro, she got
questionnaire?
moments. I think she's
That's what-
I mean,
Yeah.
I think the strength of schedule is,
The strength of
she
schedule.
only had 3 battles,
She only
but
had 3, but
when
they
I'm
were
looking
so-
at
I mean,
impact, consistency, moments, material, performance, does she
Performance,
check
yeah.
those other boxes for me 100%?
Me
Right.
too.
That's
Coffee
why.
had
That's why
4.
coffee is higher
Yeah,
on
she
my
had
list.
4 battles, but incomplete
And one
also.
rounder. But
Let's
she,
revisit where
and
C3
she did-
belongs.
She only loses the
Like-
2-on-2, and like I said, it's not because of bad performance.
the
Right.
T3
Right.
just wrote so much. Like,
Right.
Right.
All right, so
She had
C3.
performance of the night. She had a headline
So
with
at
Miss
number
Hustle
4
on
is
All
who?
Male.
I have Vixen.
We ain't there yet.
Right.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, So 5.
We got
40.
40.
We on 4.
We decided on 40.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said we weren't there
So-
up to 40.
Yeah, Coffee
no.
6 and 1 on the app. Shout out to
One on the
Coffee.
app. Yeah, shout out to Coffee.
Okay.
So number 4 is who?
I got Coffee. I vote for Coffee right now. If y'all make
Wait,
it.
for which one?
For
For
number
what?
4.
No.
After all
She
those
higher
things
for
we
me.
listed?
She higher for me.
She's high. Yeah, she's higher for me.
The competition is C3 of Coffee for
But
me.
but
Let me
I
just
feel
put that
like
out
if
there.
you look at the year that Casey, Vixen, Coffee, and Flames had, a lot of stuff that is the pros for them is equal. It's now I gotta like nitpick a lot. Like you know what I'm saying? The cons is all equal and I gotta nitpick all the cons, but I feel like they had a almost equally great year for what they all accomplished individually. It's very hard.
Bro, nobody didn't think. Let's also be honest. Now nobody had Coffee being T-top going into that battle.
Oh no, for sure.
Nobody
I
thought.
actually did.
I did. I bet it.
I did.
I was I might have
Okay,
edged
the
it to T-top at the
3%
beginning.
of the world had Coffee beating T-top. The rest of the 97% of the world did not think it was going to happen. And I think,
Because
that's a
like
big
perception
Stepped it
and
up
how they
so
look
bad
at
for
their
that, too.
battlers and look up to them is like everybody looks at them differently. I believe Coffee is more of a gangster in real life than T-top.
Damn!
Talk your shit.
Damn!
I do.
Cuz running. Cuz running.
my God. Yeah, I love it.
Shout out to the cousins in the world. Neighborhood.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wow. Come on, dude.
With the believability, I'm just yeah.
I just looked at it.
I feel like
as-
Casey's strength of schedule was a lot harder than hers though. And I put an emphasis on strength of schedule because I feel like at one point in Rock's career, everybody was talking about how he wasn't doing as good. I'm like, how do you expect him to do as great when he battling the top talent in the world? How do you expect him to just walk in and clear everybody all the time? And I feel like that's the same. With Casey, I feel like or with all the ladies in general, I've been judging their performances based on their past performances and not necessarily as harsh. I've been giving them credit for doing well in tough situations, which I feel like, and that's kind of why I have Casey above Coffee because she just got so many more. She battled the top male, Twerk, Mac Myron. Like that means a lot. That's a heavy schedule.
It is. I just cannot do that. I do not see no.
Over Coffee, you mean?
No, I don't. I do respect Casey's schedule. I do respect. The thing I like about Casey is she isn't scared to battle anybody.
Right. That's a fact.
She just comes out. She battles them. Just now, she said she wants easy. Like she's not scared.
Not scared of that
But I
competition.
still think it matters if you win or you lose. I still think your strength of schedule is an accolade if you dominate. I don't care if you're booked back to back and it's like so performances. I feel like at this level, you should be smart enough to space this out and think strategically if you're even thinking like that. We don't know.
I will say going
She
into
did
it, I
terrible
feel
in her
like
battles. I just feel like she had.
She's
I feel
not
like
terrible.
the tournament was a good idea going into it. Obviously, it's either or when you're going into a tournament, right? But you're expected to win. For her to be one of the women to make it to Geechee to actually
me, that's
be
a
battling.
big
I just
deal.
remember
It's a respect
she
thing.
lost
What was
bad
that? The
towards
semifinals.
I was
She
just
lost
did
bad towards
not.
Mac.
I was just waiting. I was just waiting.
I just watched that battle. She didn't. She lost the battle.
She lost the
She
battle.
lost, but she
was
put up a
fire.
crazy fight.
She was good.
She was dope.
The same thing
we gotta
with
stop doing
that's
that,
the
though.
same
Yes,
thing we
you
just
can
said
go
with
in there
Geechee.
and be great,
That's
but
the
you
same
can
thing
still
we
get
just said.
smoked
Right.
being great.
Yeah.
Like, come on, come on,
We
y'all.
just said
Come
that.
on,
No.
come on.
I'm not saying she won that battle.
I
What
didn't
I'm
say she
saying
won.
is
No, she didn't
took
win.
Mac Myron in the middle of a tournament and
It didn't
had
pay off.
a
We
great.
understand. No, but that's the thing.
Casey J's a warrior.
We know that. Right.
yeah.
That's like we know that part. That's what I'm saying. We know that. However, it don't change that you just got beat the way you did by a Geechee and a Mac Myron.
Okay, so we got to keep the same energy that we had when we was talking about Flames and JC, right?
Yes.
I'm not mad at that.
Yes,
but
we
I
do.
don't have that battle as her. She was my 9. Y'all argued about that. She was my 9.
Because it's
she was
like
6
strength
on my
of
list.
schedule. Like if I'm playing the best league, if I'm in the NBA and I'm playing the best leagues in the team, y'all is sometimes I'm gonna screech by with a win. Sometimes I might lose. It doesn't mean I was ass.
No.
I'm not playing D League. I'm not playing somebody out.
It's
just
a lot
on
of
the
people
street.
divisions
but-
in the NBA.
But again, the
I feel
strength
you,
of
though,
schedule,
Lo.
her frequency was great. The actual the material, I guess
Who?
the consistency of of her and how good the material was. This year for Casey was great besides
terms
a
of
few of the
just-
tournament battles.
Yeah, if I want to look at the criteria, her strength of schedule, she checks that box.
Yes, she
I get
does.
what y'all saying. But impact, does she check that box? Consistency, she
last
checks
time
She
that
does.
box.
She does check
Moments,
that box.
does she check
Casey's
that
best
box?
round
She
of
check all
2021 was her
these boxes.
second
checks
verse
those
40
boxes.
I guess
bars.
okay, I
Okay.
could put Coffee over her in the strength that she didn't lose. She didn't win against Vixen, and I feel like, I mean, yeah, I could put because Casey didn't win against Vixen. And I feel like that was a big test for her, even if we can, the tournament stuff or whatever. I can put Coffee over her because of that. But I have Casey higher than Coffee just based on the level of talent that she went against. And I don't feel
Casey
like she's
didn't beat
bad.
40.
But I don't feel like
And she
she's
lost
bad
to
in
Mac,
any
and
of
she
those
lost
battles,
to-
though.
She didn't do bad. She did
So
excellent.
it's like,
and,
I feel like
she did
that
excellent.
high,
Give
that
us
high
replay.
level of
She was- I love
competition.
her
Casey give us
in
replay
the
value.
40 battle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's true. So on strength of schedule, again, like I said, the emphasis on the fact that there are more than one part to that strength of schedule that we're looking at.
List of
If we're-
opponents, wins and losses, and frequency.
Yeah,
So all
because
three. I mean, but okay, so she checked list of opponents and frequency on the strength of schedule thing. It's wins and losses. She got a bunch of great
so she's
performances
50-50
and losses.
on strength of schedule.
How many? Who's battled 40, Geechee, Twerk?
She
Vixen
battled
in a
somebody
year.
that choked.
Oh,
Here
we
we go. I was waiting for
She
somebody.
battled 2 people that
I was waiting.
choked. I mean, regardless of
I don't think she
what
was
we
good
never
in the
got
twerk
to see
battle.
what the rest of her material was going to be, so we can't even judge but so much with those particular battles.
I don't think that she did that good in the twerk battle, but I give her hella credit for the Geechee battle. Her
I
Mac
liked her
Myron.
verse prep.
I liked her
I thought
against
she did
Gordon.
great.
It was funny.
I
as
thought
hell.
she did
Yeah,
good.
she
It was
at prep.
entertaining.
Yeah, she picked
And I
up.
feel
She
like
went
that's what I'm
crazy
giving her
against
credit
Prep.
for in her losses is did she
But what
just
do
lose?
these credits add up to? Like, how much credit are we giving
That's
her?
what's
like
on the list. They gave us
what,
a points
25?
for that. No, but I'm saying that on the list of 1 to 5, they had to score each individual performance. Like that
Right.
obviously mattered for the
So
list.
strength of schedule, she's 50-50, correct?
She high
and
up there.
she's-
So that's
I mean, she
50%.
has top- And how many wins?
I mean,
do you
and it's
have
not
her
to say
at?
that Coffee doesn't have a good
Technically,
strength of schedule.
at
She
one
does.
moment, I don't know if it's still this way, but
Nobody's schedule is
at
better
one
than
point
Casey.
this year, she was on a 3-battle losing streak on the app.
Who's that?
Casey.
Okay, because I had her. Okay, she had 5 battles, right? Well, because you're
Yeah.
forgetting the
But
Hemi battle.
She also
She had
has the
1, 2, 3, 4,
She
5,
also has
6,
the most
7.
caffeine appearances for the ladies.
That's like separate awards.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, I'm just trying to say, like, strength of schedule, she's staying outside. And when she
And
comes outside, she's not just
She's not
opening
playing.
And how
the
But
event.
that-
Right.
You know what I'm
Again-
saying? Like,
She not
And that
taking
part
the
we
one-round
understand
girl
that.
But I never said that Casey was trash or anything like
right,
that.
but again,
I'm saying that she's not winning. Like, I'm just being really
So the
simple.
wins and losses-
I'm
right, that's what I'm
simplifying.
saying
Yeah.
on the
When you
strength of
step
schedule.
outside and you get these names, are you winning against these names? Are you
Right
winning
there.
with your strength of schedule? Is what I agree with. The winning alongside with the strength of schedule does matter.
Right.
Has your
Right.
skill set improved since
I
your
think
last
Casey
loss?
improved last
Have you
from last
rethought the
year.
way
Yeah.
you
I agree with that as
have
well.
you rethought the way you
upgraded.
attack battles? Have your angles
Did you
changed?
upgrade since then?
I feel
Where
like
are you at in
after-
skill set?
Right,
Because
I feel like-
I can gauge KCJ.
Right.
It's pretty much this. And then it depends on who she's going against.
That's true too.
Sarah, say you agree?
I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
You know,
I watched
because
Casey. I kind of watched Casey.
it's
I
crazy.
watched her.
I was
go up
waiting
and
for
down, right?
somebody. I was waiting for somebody.
So it
to
depends
say
on who
something.
she's
But this
with.
year, no. But
I can
2021.
see the argument of
Powerful
what you're
against
saying.
40, but just not enough.
I mean, it's 40.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're saying it depends
But
on
it
who
gotta
she's
be
in
a
front
one.
of.
It gotta be a one. It gotta be a bad bitch.
It's
Yeah.
not bad to say, yes, I was great, but I just got edged out. I didn't win. It's not a bad.
I don't think it's a
Right.
bad thing. I think right here is not a bad thing. We're discussing the top 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we're in the top 5. We have to start nitpicking.
Right.
We at number 4.
So can I ask y'all a question?
So
right?
do we
I
have
wanna
Vixen
ask
at
y'all,
4? Do we
for
have
number
Vixen at 4?
Do y'all have Vixen or
I think
Casey
so.
at number 4?
I think we have Vixen because it sounds like we was
had coffee.
arguing Casey and
You had
coffee.
coffee.
I had coffee, but I wouldn't mind with the argument of the wins. I wouldn't mind her being above Casey and putting Casey at 4.
Okay.
I'm good with Casey at 4.
I'm good with Casey at 4.
I put Vixen at 4, and because Casey, I had her higher.
I have Vixen at 4. I have Casey
so I
higher
guess
than
we go
Vixen.
with Casey at 4.
But coffee
No, I
is
have
still
Casey.
higher. I have coffee over Casey though.
Casey higher than Vixen.
I have Casey higher than Vixen.
All right, let's argue Casey and Vixen. Casey versus Vixen.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
I got Vixen higher.
Who's the better person for 2021?
Vixen?
So this
Casey.
is number 4 again, right?
Performance-wise, yes.
You
I'd
working
agree.
Right.
argument's been heavily
I'd
based
agree.
on wins and all of that.
I think that's the argument.
I'd agree.
Wins and
It's the
losses
schedule. All of
versus
that stuff
Right.
is equal.
Yeah.
Who
They
was
equal.
better?
Let's go
Right.
down the
Wins
criteria.
matter little.
Well, it's not even that.
Let's
Vixen
read up.
It's the
Criteria.
same
Let's go
situation,
down the
right?
criteria
Right.
for these two.
So at
We
the end
can
of the
just
day,
do a
that
little flag
for
vote.
some
Do
of
you
them,
guys-
that's what it comes down to.
Do you guys think that with the battles that we're discussing, that Vixen is the better writer?
Casey
I
is
think
the better
Vixen
writer.
is more entertaining. She
It's the
has more
performer.
performance.
Right.
My issue with
Right.
Casey
Better,
J is
better, better.
content.
Right, there you go. There.
So do you guys think? Who do you guys think is the better
I
writer?
think Casey J is the better
She's
writer.
definitely the
Her
better
material
writer.
is better,
Casey
but I
always
feel
in
like
writing.
Vixen has great
Vixen's
writing.
better than Casey J,
Vixen,
right?
Right.
With the
Vixen is a
performance.
better battle rapper.
Battle rapper.
Battle
I
rapper.
believe
The
that.
package of a
Right.
battle rapper,
I
but I
agree.
feel like if we just breaking down little things, I do
Yeah.
think Casey probably is outwriting her. She just don't get it across.
Is
as
she
well as
outwriting
Vixen.
her in quality or
I thought her
quantity?
performance versus
I would say
I
her.
thought-
She has the pen. She has the quality of writing. But when you put all the attributes together, as far
I don't know, y'all.
I
I
I'm
think
looking at
that
this.
Vixen and Casey battle. Casey had material and performance.
I think she did too.
But
For 3
Who was
rounds.
better?
But she lost
I
the
feel like
battle.
who
Who
won
won that battle?
I feel like Vixen
I have
just
Casey
has,
winning that battle.
I
So
feel like
You got
Vixen
Casey
just
winning.
I
has
have
more
Casey winning that
performance.
battle.
Exactly.
But I'm not
She's the
mad
better
at somebody
performer. I
saying
agree.
Vixen.
I agree
Is that a
with you.
debatable
Right.
battle?
More
Or
It is.
performance.
Right.
Somebody winning on the app.
It comes down to the third for Casey and Vixen. If you,
It's close. It's
down to
close.
the
I
third.
feel like
Yeah.
when I had to recap this on the show,
It's a
New Era,
very
it was
good
I was
battle.
I feel like I have to lean towards Vixen. Like she's just giving full package. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to
Ignore that.
She's a
Is that the
good
battle
battle
we
rapper.
using?
Like it's a side of rap. It's a side of
But
pen
is
and all
that the
that.
battle we using for number
to
4?
decide.
I have
The
her
battler?
higher on my list. Vixen. I have Vixen higher.
So-
I had
What we
Kate.
doing with this number 4, y'all?
I had Kate. I
I'm
was
gonna
cool
tell
with
y'all
Casey.
we're gonna go down the
criteria.
the criteria, right? But I want to tell y'all I was looking at this and I wrote on the side of their names, you know how I have them with their battles. Vixen, I have debatable loss, win, debatable win. For Casey, I'm not the Hemi battle. Shout out to that one, that was dope. She did good in that battle. But then when you go further down with the more important battles, I have win, loss, like.
Yeah.
And not to be
I mean,
yes
for
for Casey.
That's
So it's
true.
one of those things where I'm looking at it like, well,
I gotta put
Vixen
Vixen
had
above
more
her for that.
debatable
Yeah, see,
battles
that's
and more
mine
wins
is
on
like
her
that,
resume
too.
throughout
She
the
beat
year.
Casey, and
Thank you.
that was one of them.
That means something.
that was
That
the,
means
that's
a lot. That means a
So
lot.
can I ask y'all?
We
That
got
means a lot.
Casey at
Casey
four.
in the number 4 spot.
Yeah.
Look, this was
Yeah.
Casey's chance to say,
Casey had
I
two
should have been
chances.
Wody, and I'm gonna
First
beat your ass for
22.
taking my belt.
She had 2 of them
That's
last
true.
year. One against 40 and one against Vixen, to be honest. And even
Yeah.
if she does have great battle, I get y'all went like that's why I'm saying I wouldn't mind putting her under 40. I mean, excuse me, under Coffee, just based on that she got 2 important tests, and she even if she did good, she didn't clear it. And you got Coffee who performance of the night,
Right,
like that's,
so-
that's
right,
significant.
right.
Okay,
Against
So
T-Top.
right now
And
we're
then
going
app
to
got
play.
her 30 in them. She 30 top.
I'm
She 30
confused.
top,
So
right?
right now we're going to place Casey J at number 4.
Okay. Well, where's Vixen going?
We haven't gotten there yet.
She gotta be
Casey was
Casey
3 on
J.
Casey was 3 on my
Number
list, but that's
4.
only one off.
Casey is
So
3 on my list, so I'm cool.
All right. Casey
And then
number
I did get some mail delivered over here.
Mail time. Round of the year
round of the year. It is time, guys. I'm going to go ahead and read off the contenders here. We have Vixen the Assassin, 40 bars, C3, Yoshi, Coffee Brown, and Jazz the Rapper. I'm going to read what this says here because this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to start fourth, okay? In fourth place, Coffee Brown with 13.3%.
Okay.
In third place, we have 40 bars with 15%. In second place, we have Yoshi G with 18.3%.
Nice.
And tied for first place, we have Vixen the Assassin and Jazz the Rapper. With
I'm not mad at that.
23.3%. Congratulations to Vixen the Assassin and Jazz the Rapper.
Yeah, what round?
Vixen first versus Casey.
Okay, I think that like kind of puts more points
Incredible.
on the Vixen.
Period. Yep.
But I will
Shout
say
out to
this.
y'all.
They both put in work. It's really gonna come down to you didn't accomplish the certain 2 tests that you needed. Like if she would have,
You didn't ace
even
those
if she
exams.
if Casey beat Vixen clear or even had the debatable win, then we can probably put her over because they are so close in everything to me. Almost
A lot of people got that debatable. So I mean, but it's 4, and I do agree with that.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
are entering,
Yeah,
ladies.
It's debatable. It's
Ladies,
a debatable great battle.
For argument's sake.
Ladies, listen, we are entering the final round, okay? We're going to go ahead and take a brief intermission.
Yes.
And I will see you guys right back here, okay?
Yeah, he look good, he kinda tempting. But if he got green bubbles, he ain't hitting it. Ignorant, yeah, that had good, I'm a bad writer. But I had to cut him off cause his friends better. Ignorant, yo, I swear to God, that nigga top 2. Told him that I love him, then I blamed it on the thought juice. Ignorant, and he got a girl, but she a small fry. So I'm supposed to pick, then I you never know. You gotta peep the way these niggas move on the low. Grown men become groupies at shows, and innocent women done grew in the holes. Some youngins are shooting for show. They tryna even the score like they shooting for coach. I see the game like a ref. I just start pulling out texts when they doing the most. I seen a nigga get clipped by somebody. Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Cause I can walk that shit. I don't really care what they talking about, cause most of them just talk the talk, they can't walk it out.